Welcome everyone to Cranston Stadium for the second home match of the season here at Cranston Stadium. Our first girls lacrosse matchup versus East Providence. This time it's boys lacrosse versus East Providence. Hi everyone, I am Jim Mean here, Thunderbolt Sports Media, Phil Blotch on camera, David Kim as our producer for today, and we are here at 4 p.m. on this fantastic-ish Thursday afternoon. Boys lacrosse getting ready to gear up. East Providence getting ready to gear up. And we are here, baby. Boys, the Cranston East Johnson Thundercat Co-op. Tough loss at Classical, 15-0 for their first match. A tough one to say the least. Both teams line up. And it can only go up from here. East Providence, apparently not one of the great teams here in D4, but, you know, if they show a lot more energy, this game could sway a different way. 12 quarters. Whistle will be blown every stoppage of play, so make sure to be in on that. We are here for the ball drop. Head coach Matthew Davis coaching the Thundercats as we are here and underway. It'll be kicked away by East Providence wearing the red jersey, rolling out to Wilson Chavez on the outside. Feed over to Jaden Chagnon. Chagnon on the outside circle, pulling it left and now sent backwards to Justin Espinal from Johnson. Espinal maneuvering right, going by the defense of Kagan Grant. Espinal back to Chagnon, who was the quarterback this season for the Cranston East Thunderbolts, had the first league win in 4 years. Trying to pick it back up, defense nor offense able to scramble for it. Ball at midfield. Trying to finally pick it up. Ball bounced off the ground again, retrieved by Espinal. Speeding right past, halfway through midfield. Finding Jacob Spinella of Johnston. Lob. Tried to force it to Nick Benoit, the sophomore. That's being played in bounds. Spinella. Feed to the X. It's Chagnon circling around. Losing control, but ball is going to fall in and be called for the Cranston East goal. Bolts up 1. 10-12 to go. Ball drop once again. It's picked up by Josiah Everett, Jr. at the sidelines, getting swatted by Simon Palumbo. Substitution, Johan Rodis pulling in. And that ball will go out of bounds. 9:28 to go. Here's going to be the pass, but it's going to be Nearly taken away by Zach Collard. It actually is going to be East Providence inside both territory. Again, Thundercats 0-1. East Providence 0-1 as a deep shot cashes in on the outside. By the goalie Gabriel Dea, the senior. And that's all tied up 1-1. 9:10 to go. A deep crack at it, and it's a good gamble at that. Off the ground and inside the net as we're back to center field for the ball drop. About to hit 9 to go. It's scooped back up by the Townies, moving. Oh, trying to do a little move, but it's unable to. Dropped by Noah Mensa. Bringing forward Grant. Grant trying to keep a hold of it, but Grant and East Espinal playing the contest. Pass can be taken away. Dropped and recovered by Espinal, who forces it downfield. Finding Benoit. And it's going to be a chase down, nearing the out of bounds marker, rubbing the sideline before finally being played out. 8:03 to go. Yeah, it's going to be Thundercat possession with Chagnon bringing it in. Calling for Connor Niles. Receiving a pass at the 40. Backing away Niles. Playing tough defense Matt Marlowe. Squeezing by Benoit. Losing it. Trying to keep it in, but all called out. It's a lob to Ryan Travassis. Travassis, the senior, lobbing it and getting it for Brandon Botello. Jordan Estrella back to Botello. Botello being chased around by Logan Brennan. At the middle, a shot. And another deep one taken in. Keegan Grant. Once again from the 30. Makes it 2-1. 7:02 to go. 5 minutes played here in the first quarter of action. East Providence going 2 unanswered. A knuckle fight for it, and can be a stoppage of play. Right click, right click. Cranston East on the offense. Chagnon, a spin around, coming in from the left side, crashing down, shot blocked by Jacob Late, the goalie. It was attempted to go to Spinella. Spinella trying to rush it down to the EP bench, but instead it's going to be taken away before being loosed up again. Simon Palumbo going to keep a hold on it. And that one's going to go out in possession for the Townies. It's a loose lacrosse ball once again, scooped up by Chagnon, who's going to get immediately triple teamed, spinning away from the pressure. He's rushing down the middle, moving to the left hash. Blinging with a long stick, Mensa. Mensa to Spinella. Getting poked around by Mensa again, and it looks like we're going to have a stoppage of play. East Providence in possession. Another deep strike and going 3 for 3. Grant, back-to-back goals. 3-1 your score here at the stadium. 5:29 to go. And East Providence, after being down early, 1-0, back on track and playing as best as they ever can. Here's another one, a fight for it, picked up by Spinella, the co-op. Trying to work together, moving it downfield, targeted towards Benoit. Benoit can't get it. Out of bounds. Heck of a lot of rain earlier today. Apparently a little bit of a snow, but didn't see anything from the Cranston East Library. Actually snowing in Newton. Wherever Newton is. Pushing downfield, Espinal. Espinal trying to get a shot, instead swatted away at the last second. Play on the outside. Sebastian Orozco picks it up at midfield, or trying to. Does it after a couple. There's a lob intended for Espinal. Espinal can't pick it up. Instead, it's going to be hit at. It's going to be picked up by Chavez. Send over left to Shagnon. Shagnon pushed around by Simon Palumbo. Now at the X. Inside that blue circle. Looks like he wants a pass. Calling that shots, and he's going to find Orozco. Loose one once again. Orozco trying to pick it up, swatted away. Ryan Travasis, the aggressiveness, and he gets it taken down. Connor Niles trying to pick it back up, and he drops it. East Providence back up front, and now getting pushed around. Both teams fumbling and fumbling. Nobody in clear possession. Nearly batted away again. Trying to get a swat at it. Niles trying to keep it alive. Loose again. Picked up in the air by Zach Call, who finds a man in Patello. Patello right side. And Carl's good. Special teams, special plays, special players. Brandon Patello makes it 4-1. Yeah, all the shots taken by East Providence, all from outside that circle. Nothing point blank, trying to avoid that inside defense. Working out well for East Providence, 4-1. Nearly picked back up by the Townies. 2-on-1, turning into a 1-on-1, now turning back into a 2-on-1. It's going to be picked back up by the goal scorer, Patello. Oh, I'm spitting all over. Just picked back up. Palumbo. Pass. Trying to take a poke at it. Gives me a look to the right, rushing right. And knocked down at the back. That's a corner. About to reach 2 minutes. And stop of play with 2:08. Take you the time for our sponsor, hockey fans. Go to tovihockey.com to order a Tovi hockey stick patented Diamond Air Blade. Not sure if my boss wants me to do that sponsor, but go ahead if you're interested. At the X, East Province's Colette. Being chased around by Landon Foucher. There's a loose one. Rodas trying to pick it up. Rodas finally scooping it up at midfield. I tried to swing at it. Thundercats on offense. Pushed out from Rodas. It's going to be East Province again. Feed to the goalie and gonna stop play there. Gonna be brought back to the Thundercats. Rodas. Sling attempt to Spinella. Loose on the air. Spinella bringing it back up. The feed to Niles. Niles to Chagnon. Chagnon moving on to the inside and pushed down again. Spinella fires long range off to the left. Chavez to Chagnon. Chagnon nearly lost it. Able to keep it alive. Bounce, and it's going to be intercepted by Mensa. Mensa open green. Mensa crashing down, looking right, finding a man, nearly wants a shot, feeds, fires, up top, goal! Grant again. Number 3 with 5.8 to go. Great passing on time on the point, leading to the finish on the inside. We have 5.8 to go. East Providence 5 in the first quarter alone. Picked up. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. And in the first quarter, 5-1. We'll be back after commercial. up, brothers? After 1-5-1, East Providence up on top. And under 30 to go. Into the break. And East Providence off to a strong start versus the other East, Cranston East, and the Johnston Co-op combining for the Thundercats, lacking a little bit of electricity in terms of the play here. But as long as they're passionate about it, who cares about the end of the game? Jacob late the goal. He only had to face one shot on goal, or two shots on goal. One was deflected, the other one went in, but it was all the offense for the Townies. Number 10, Keegan Grant, sophomore of all people, coming in clutch for East Providence. At least 3 goals, or at least 3 accounted for. As we enter and decides to switch East Providence into red on the right side now. Cranston East into white, left side. Trying to be swatted away until it's scooped up by East Providence's Palumbo. Palumbo open green to work with. Lob to the right, back over to center. Perfect pass, fires a bounce, the miss. Deep shot. Pick that back up. Ryan Travassos overthrows, but it still has a man in Jordan Estrella. And this is going to be cleared out. A lob. Spinella loses it after the swap. I mentioned playing some good defense so far in the first quarter, getting a couple balls out there. Now, attempted pass to the right by Estrella, but he loses it midway. Trying to get picked back up. Spinella, the lob, and almost completed to Benoit, but Benoit keeps it in. A shove there, and that ball is staying in bounds. Mensa finds the guy ahead. It's Grant. Grant feeds it left. Now trying to move back forward, taken down by Daya. That's loose. At midfield is picked up by Capello. Nathan Capello moving it ahead once more. Nearly going out of bounds at the white. And whistled. 9:48, a stop and play. Is East Providence on offense? Long range is Grant, being pushed up. Finding Capello. Capello moving out to the outside. Back to Grant. Grant forcing it in. Left side. The bounce no good. Shot attempt by Collett. The fellow sophomore. Adea clearing it out. Finding him in at the 40. Rodas. Attempted pass to Chavez, and that's going to go. Downey's back with it. And by Mensa. Mensa, the long stick, can't pick it up, but his teammate does. Capello. Capello splitting by, speeding away. Trying to chase it down. Nearly taken away by the Thunderbolts. And Grant a dart to the net, but sailing wide. Some key losses for the Thundercats. Caden Holtzman, who was lost early to the season last season with a torn ACL. Thrive out of Michigan. Nello Shetty back there. East Providence, close range blink, score. Zach Collett, another sophomore, adds it to the fray. And that's 6-1. East over the East Johnson Co-op with 8:11 to go. These are, you know, looking ahead to halftime. These are some second half adjustments that the Thundercats need to make. Gotta learn these matchups anyway, anyhow. Tripped up, but nearly scooped by Rodas, the senior at the midfield. Substitution coming in. Going out, Everett. Coming in, Reese Wilson, junior midfielder. A junior for a junior. Chagnon, the senior, launches, but it's off right. Chagnon. At the perimeter, passing to Spinella. Hitting Chavez to get it back to Chagnon. Chagnon on the outside. Nearly triple teamed. Chagnon still moving, still keeping it alive. Tried to kick it out to Benoit. Benoit getting at the 30 sideline. Passing to center. Rodas, a little no-look pass. Nobody was expecting it, especially number 5, Wilson. Wilson couldn't recover. And that's going to be picked back up. The lob is batted down on the long stick. Come on, heavy swat attempt. One-on-one recovery attempt is going to be picked back up, won by the Thundercat Spinella. Spinella to Chagnon. Chagnon trying to do a little shake and bake, fires away! And that's going to be out of bounds. You know, for the rainy weather, some people are arriving despite the earlier conditions today. Spinella knocked away. East playing for a good amount of time here on the East Providence side. And this is going to make way. Capello gets it back. Actually, Travaso's now a shot on goal, no good. Substitution, Everett coming back. At the X. Going directly, goes for the jump shot! And it's going to be another one. 7-1 after 19 minutes of play. And didn't expect the jump attempt, but there you go. Now you gotta expect it. Cool maneuver on the left side. We're gonna see another ball being battled for. Chagnon picking it back up. Mensa is going to be able to stop play and a couple of swats to the body. Five 14 to go. Mario continuing plays. Chagnon with the ball. The bounces. Attempted to Benoit. Who gets it? Benoit to the X of Chavez. Chavez chasing it down. Picked up. Moving to the other side. Gets Chagnon at the perimeter. Trying to bring it back up. And he does. Chagnon. Only one goal scored so far by the Thundercats. Can they score here? Sebastian Orozco with it again. Brings it to Alexander Suung. Suung trying to get it inside the feed. Unsuccessful. Going ahead. Getting the screen. Going more. Travassos. Nolan pushing right. Down to the middle. Lob to the right. Missed pass. Lob is unconnected, but another County getting it inside the circle. Fires! It's good! Call it again! But looks like a flag down there. Let's see if they count the goal. Looks like they're moving back to center field, which means it's probably counted, and it is. 3:32 left. It's going to be battled for and picked up. Scooped up by Nolan Travassos. Nolan, the junior compared to his senior brother. It's Travassos again. In guard with Tyler Deodati. And underhand look at it, and it's going to be no good from Grant trying to do a little razzle-dazzle. .250 to go. And another one. Sliding down and getting in a goal. East Providence. Number 4, Nathan Capello. 2:44 to go. And I guess they call it a false start. And moving it. Finding an open man, but the pass mistimed again. And that's going to be a deep clear out, which goes out. Tomorrow, 5 o'clock, Lady Boats of Girls Lacrosse hosting Narragansett. Be there for the lovely action on the Fans Elite Sports Summer, because that is going to be my last game before I head to Cambodia. Trying to be picked up. Minute 58 to go. Here we go. Upstairs to Grant. Grant being poked around. Grant to Botello. And is that another goal? It is. 9-1. Turning to 10-1. A minute 37 to go. And we're not going to get a running clock because it's looking like it until the Townies are up 10, or somehow the Thunder are up 12, correction, and somehow the Thundercats are up 12 either, if they can come back from a 9-goal deficit. Here we go again at midfield. Scooped up, Spinella. By the way, both were shut out at Classical, so that one goal was the first of the season. Playing in the X at the circle. Out of bounds. A minute 6 to go. Spinella being poked around, spinning the other way. The lob, Wilson, Chavez. Chavez kicks out. Attempted to get to Benoit and picked up Mensa. Mensa is a long stick advantage, bringing him forward. Open green to work with. Looked smothered, but looking smothered again, and is going to throw it out. A shot attempt. No good. 27.2 to go. East Providence still has it. Kick out. Rifles, a bounce. No good. And that is 7 on the dot to go. Is off to Leonard, defended by Simmons, just the dagger. A chance, last second, no buzzer beater. End of the first half, and it's 10-1 East Providence. We'll send you to commercial break. Welcome back, everyone. It is a game of all time, 10-1. Uh, Injury update, Justin Espinal out for the game. He is walking out the stadium as we speak. Wishing the best for him. Yeah, it's not the greatest of days for Cranston East Lacrosse right now, but we survive and we advance. Get to live another day. It's picked up by East Providence, where he's almost taken down and whiffed on the shot attempt. Simon Palumbo getting close up there. Goalie is Gabriel Dea for Cranston East in the Johnson Co-op. As he exits, drop pick back up is Faucher. Lob, sending it over to Botello. Spinella hits right. Got a man. Connor Niles getting pressured and getting taken down. Stoppage play. 10:52 to go. Again, clock will keep running if it's a 12-goal lead for East Providence or somehow the Thundercats. Long shot. Good. Jordan Estrella by the goalie once again. And that's the first goal of the third. A 10-point lead for East Providence. And we're back at the midfield. Stoppage play once again. It's cold up here in the stadium, but not as cold as outside. It's 39 degrees. Certainly not helping the playing conditions either, as it's rained, so kind of a wet turf here. Had to postpone the baseball game that was supposed to happen also at 4, but ended up never happening due to rain. Boys volleyball, the non-league match with Central is on at 4, and supposed to be tennis. No tennis today too. The baseball team was supposed to face LaSalle, so that's 2 LaSalle matchups within this past week. Being played behind the X. At the middle, pass right, and wanted to go for the shot, but couldn't he keep on to it to get Capello. And finds it in time, Kendrick Costa. Goal number 12. And know, at half field again. Dude tumbled on East Providence. So it's going to be picked up by Everett. Maybe you can get right. 8:37 to go. And remind you of this awesome crew. I am Tim Mean on play-by-play. David Kim as producer. Philip Lodge as cameraman. The feed, a little bit of an overthrow, but got to the man and Samuel Jackson. Got a guy called Samuel Jackson in here. Shagden nearly goes by Samuel Jackson. Noel has a middle name, although I wouldn't be surprised. East Providence on offense loses it. Chased down to try and make it a 12-goal deficit. A rush down to the field, but no good. Poked away. East Providence back at it on offense. And pause at 7:25. Stoppage play again. 7:16 to go. It's a jump shot. Oh! Air ball. And that's out of bounds. It's a lob down the field to Spinella. It's hit to a new name, Jason Brown. Swatted away by Spinella. Chased down by the Thundercats Chagnon. Battle for it at the sideline. Gonna go out instead. Jagnan using the sideline. Chavez at the 10, moving outside. Jagnan being pressured. Trying to kick it out. And it's going to be flung at. This one rolling out of bounds. Lob, Spinella loses it. That's going to be golf shotted away. The outside, hits right. To the center, oh, mistimed. Would have been a nasty one there. Oh, attempted deep shot by Logan Brennan. Got it second go around. Trying to go for it. Ground shot, Shagden! Green, and I can't see the rest of it. 12-2. Goes to a 10-goal deficit with 4:01 to go. Shagden, the point-blank look. Here in the 4:01, it is 12-2. Up top, the left, fires off the bounce. It's cashed in. .325 to go. 13-2. East Providence brings it back over to 11 with 3:24 to go. No, not yet. No. At 11, Philip. At 11. At midfield again. Now bounds. To Chagnon. Circling around. Oh, nice spin. But lost the ball in the process. Capello hits right. Jackson kicking out. A fired shot deflected. Still inside. Shot on goal. looks like it is. It is in. 14-2. And a 12 goal lead. And looks like we're going to have running clock. Keep it going. Alright, good maneuver. Trying to rush down there. Moving, lost it! Up top and going out. Jagman flips it. Right side, look, no good. Spinella on the shot attempt. Under a minute to go, 40 seconds left in play for the third quarter. And head coach Zach Pangborn has got to be happy about this. I know a social studies teacher back in my middle school named Mrs. Pangborn. Maybe they're related. Very lucky that the name's like that. 4 seconds to go. And we have reached the end of the third quarter. 14-2. And we are 1 quarter away from ending this matchup. Bringing you to commercial. Hello, welcome back. Streaming on play-by-play. David Kim, camera. Philip Lotch on camera. David Kim on production. And all Cambodian cast doing the game for you. Production, camera, and play-by-play. We wish you a happy early Khmer New Year if you celebrate it. It is enough for running clock. 14-2 your score. And that's going to go out of bounds. Don't stop going. Keep going. Alright, 11:12 to go again. We have running clock. And that, another goal. And do we get it? I think we got it. A huge goal to cut the lead to 11. Yeah, now we have to actually play the clock again. East Providence. Trying to circle, a little spin action. Chip up, a taken, long distance. Nope. Picked up, Spinella. Chance will be out. Swung, try to get the pass, lost the ball, and it's taken away. Trying to get a swat off. Got a man. Rushing. Trying to push in. Trying to push in. And the shot's no good. And, stoppage play. 8:07 to go. Girls lacrosse versus Gansett tomorrow. 5 o'clock. And gonna have the clock running. 14:03. You have running clock, despite the deficit not being 12 plus. So yeah, I'm happy for it. Oh. Loosed up. Gonna keep it running. That's out. You know, got some star players here for all the East sports. You got Carlos Morejo for you know baseball. Some other guys too. Chavez, no good on the shot. It's gonna be cleared out. This will be a fantastic sport for one of my very good friends to try and join. Tyler would be a great lacrosse player. Be a monster on the defense, swatting away those balls. Oh my God, a guy got trucked. No call. I would not take that personally. Try to go point blank. They failed to do that. Not exactly trucking. We're so decked. And Coach Davis wants a timeout. Gonna be gifted one. We'll send you to break. Buenas noches from Grandson Stadium. It is 14-3, timeout taken by the Thundercats. Looking to make some quick in-game adjustments. See if they can come back with under 5 to go. Down 11, so that's a little over 2 goals per minute that they need to score. If my trigonometry has taught me well. Shout out to Miss Snowman. It's fumbled away. East Providence has his back. Trying to force it in. Nope. Trying to take a lunge at it. And this is a pretty tough sight to see. Thundercats have been outscored 29-3 their first 2 games. Some of these kids just gonna have to face the facts and just return to class tomorrow. Maybe do some AP test prep. Do whatever they have to do to succeed in class. Maybe pathways, maybe whoever's. And let's go. We got a goal. Number 4 for the Thundercats, and they cut the lead to 10. The bounce shot is off. Guy back there in net was Keegan Grant, who had a ton of goals earlier. And 2.5 minutes to go. They only need 10 more to complete the comeback. Gonna suffice myself with our breath mint. No JV after. It's Thursday, and you know what else starts with a T? Tekken. Maybe Tekken Thursday after this one for me. Got a lot of fighting games in the industry. Good friend of the program, Shengming Yuan, big Street Fighter guy. Lob, good. A text message pop up. Townies with the ball, a minute 18 to go. Whistle blown, plays stop, but we're gonna keep it running. 21. Well, as mentioned previously, it could always be worse. Trying to turn into 11. And that's going to be cleared out. There's going to be a guy running down. With Chagnon with the ball. Finds Niles. Niles pass. Rodas. Move to the left and lost the ball. Trying to go for the shot. That'll be cleared out under 20 seconds to go. Now calculate that to a goal per second now. Now I need a goal per half a second. And end of the game. East Providence. A dominant win over the Thundercats. Shutting them down. Only 4 goals scored. East Providence takes home the victory. That'll be it. That'll be all. It has been the Townies and the Thundercats. A battle. That's it. From Cranston Stadium, this has been Phil Blotch, camera, David Skin, producer, Tim Yeen, play-by-play.